What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Gotta keep healing your voice. I know. I'm still, I'm not sick anymore, but I just, my voice box is just wrecked. Might be from all the malding I was doing last night. And it could have been the COVID. And the 10-hour, 12-hour days. Chat. I know. New subscriber could. I know that y'all have been waiting for me to come on stream today and do a monumental crash out, which I'm going to be honest, that was the plan. I got 3 hours sleep last night. I was red hot. I was absolutely on another level of seeing red, and I ain't talking about the gang colors. But cooler heads prevailed. Cooler heads prevailed. New subscriber could. Had some conversations today. A lot of conversations today. I think I was on Discord for about 4.5 to 5 hours on voice calls today. I woke up this morning on scorched earth. I'll be honest, man. I was seeing red. But I was reached out to by CG. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. See if we wanted to have a chat. At the time, I was getting ready to go to the gym. I was getting ready to walk into the gym. And I said, yeah, I'm 100% down. So I didn't even go work out. I just went back into the truck and beelined it home. Probably did 160 in a 110 zone. Got home in record time. And then we got on call and we had a conversation. I'm not gonna get too deep into the conversation. I think these types of things are meant. I think too often we say too much in the public. But we had a conversation, and the conversation went well. Every party said dumb shit, did dumb shit. One thing that we just didn't do before was have good communication. I listened to what they had to say. They listened to what I had to say. Then had a conversation with Ravage. Had more conversations, and then had a larger conversation with a whole bunch of people in our group, people in CG, everybody. We sat down, basically like our own little salt room. Although at that point there wasn't too much salt. It was, we all want to be on the server. We all want what's best for the server. We enjoy the server. Shit got out of hand, straight up. I'll take responsibility for the things that I said. And I'll be honest, I was about to crash out way worse today. And I'm happy I did. I'm happy I did not come on stream. I'm happy I was able to speak to a bunch of parties. I got the answers that I needed. They got the answers they needed. Everybody is unbanned. Nobody's banned. Nobody was supposed to be perma-banned in the first place. And that's that. It's really that simple. Everybody. Everybody is unbanned. We all talked it out. Like adults do. And everything is good. Everything is good. And I'm not even just saying that, guys. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to get into the conversations. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not feeding any. It's none of anybody's business. But I'll tell you, in my mind, I thought that this was done, and I had begrudgingly accepted that last night when I saw the perma ban, and so I did not come into this begging anybody for anything, doing anything. New subscriber. There was no need for any of it. We literally just got on call, said what we needed to say, had a good long in-depth conversation, understand multiple points of view, had a great conversation, said all the things that needed to be said, and everything is talked out and everything is good. Straight up. Everything is good. You're not going to see any of us talk any more shit. I'm not going to be going in Discord, yapping. I'm not going to be saying shit on stream. Whatever happened over this last week or two, or however long we've been back and forth with each other, that shit is deaded. We're moving on. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get in conflict in the future. It just means that if that conflict happens, we now have the resources, or at least we have the framework, or the guidelines, or I don't know the word I'm trying to use here. We have the right outlets, expectation that we know what to do before things go stupid. Yeah. Hey, listen. You want to unfollow me? You can unfollow me. I could give 0 fucks. I could give 0 fucks. Straight up. You don't like me? Kiss my ass. Suck my dick from the back. I truly don't give a flying fuck. You're a little internet keyboard warrior. Couldn't care less. For the ones, though, that can put aside the bullshit, whether you're a CG viewer or you're an SSK viewer, a Kevin viewer, a Jeff viewer, whatever the case may be, and if you have the capability to understand that we are all humans and some really unfortunate things were happening, people got caught up, shit was being said, shit was being done, and we worked it out. You can either accept it or you don't. At the end of the day, if you don't, that's on you. The streamers have accepted it. The admins accepted it. It was the admin's decision to unban everybody. And by the way, those bans weren't supposed to be permanent anyway, or live, to be honest. Certain things just happened the way that it did, and I'll let Ravage speak more on that if he wants to. But ultimately, there was mixed signals going on. People reacted the way they did. We've got a very, very loyal group of people in SSK. And when one of us goes down like that, we all go down like that. We fight for each other, and that's the way it is. And you know what? Shoutouts to CG. They do the same thing with each other. They have each other's backs. And that's what keeps groups together. That's what keeps people, that's the reason why these groups have longevity, is because we back each other, and that's just that. So that's pretty much what happened. That's why you got the reaction that you did from SSK yesterday. And that's that. It's been dealt with. It's been squashed. It's been squashed. It's done. It's deaded. It's that simple. So yeah, that's pretty much that, man. I don't really have anything else to say. Like, I know you guys were expecting drama today. I'll be honest. I was fully planning on just lighting fucking gasoline on the fire. But I'm grateful that didn't happen. And no good would have came out of it. And I take responsibility for the things that I said. But very heated. It was a very jarring experience that I had never experienced before on these servers. And it's just really that simple. And it brought out, I mean, you didn't even see the worst of it, to be honest. It is what it is. CG, SSK, chatted it out, worked it out, talked it out, admins, everybody. We hit the salt rooms, I guess. It was like an unofficial salt room. Although there wasn't like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, big understanding from everybody. We're chill. We're chill. I'm sure Kevin will say something similar. Shotz, those are the people that I spoke to. Ravage, another one of the staff members. A bunch of people from SSK and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm happy we worked it out too. Because the truth of the matter is, I really like the server. I think what they do with the server is fantastic. I think a lot of people just got caught up. It got very intense when there's a lot of people spitting venom at you, whether it's against us or against CG. You know, shit just amplifies, man. It just amplifies. And to be fair, I don't think a lot of us went about it the right way. And I think we all recognize that, and we all got to do better for the server as a whole, and just for ourselves, because ultimately we're here to have fun. And that's what we all want. We want what's best for the server. We want what's best for each other. And sometimes just dumb shit gets said, and dumb shit happens. It's just the way it is. Yeah. For sure, the war is going to be over. We're just moving on from this, right? We're not trying to avoid each other. We're not trying to, you know, make things awkward. There's nothing to be awkward about. Everything has just been dealt with and said and done. New subscriber code. And you know, at this point, if anybody is still talking shit, then they have no business being here anymore. I won't have anybody in my group if they're going to continue to do this after, you know, we've did what we did today and everybody's on the same page. And we're excited to get back to the role play, man. We're just excited to get back to it because we all thought it was done. I mean, we literally all thought it was over. Like it was over. Doesn't matter who was in the right, who was in the wrong, what was justified, what wasn't. At the end of the day, we literally thought that is the show. And so, new subscriber code. Cooler heads prevailed. And now we're all good. I'm not showing off anything. I have nothing. Like I said, it's done. It's literally done. There's nothing. Everything. Mistakes were being made on all fronts. We're over it. It's done. It's sorted. It's deaded. Trying to keep bringing it up or showing this or showing that or whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. It's been handled. It's been handled. It's done. I'm not going to write a 2.0 Hu Chang diss track. Not right now. Not right now. You know, maybe in the future if something else happens. But let's be real, man. You know, if yesterday didn't happen and it was still at this high kind of tension, you know, no, you know, we'll just let it go. If the role play calls for whatever the role play calls for in the future, then we do that. But as of right now, there's no ill will. It's Dunsky. Shotz, yes. Shotz and Kevin, honestly. Shotz and Kevin. And you guys know, I didn't say too many nice things about, you know. But everything was addressed. Everything was talked about. Everybody said what they needed to say. Everybody listened. Everybody answered. And we all agreed. And here we are. And that's just that. Yeah, guys, big thank you guys for the love coming through. Again, everybody, I know there's going to be people that are going to come in, you know, tonight, tomorrow, probably the next day, as, you know, they don't really hear what's going on. Long story short, we had hours and hours of conversations today. Everything that needed to be said got said. We worked everything out. I'm not going to give you guys any details about the conversations. It's none of anybody's business. But just understand, everybody, all the parties have done and said things, and people had their reasons, whether they were justified in their own right or not, and we chatted it out, and everything is good. Everything is good. And just so you guys know, straight up, I did not reach out. I did not reach out to CG. I did not reach out to the mods or the admin staff and say, like, hey, you know, I demand to be unbanned or what the. I didn't do any of that shit, bro. Shotz and Kevin reached out to me. They're the ones that reached out. And I obviously, hell yeah, I'd love to chat. And that's where it all began. So, you know, as it is not what it's probably not what the drama frogs want to hear, but it's the truth. 768. We're here on Prodigy. We still out here. We enjoy the server. It was never about the specific server. And we're back to have some fun, man. Continue where we left off. Everybody got unbanned. Everybody that was banned yesterday is unbanned. Whatever issues, you know, there were other things. I don't want to. Again, that's on Ravage if he wants to talk about the specifics. I'm not management. I'm not an admin, and I'm not about to overstep and speak on things that may have been spoken about in confidence. But I will tell you that everybody is unbanned. And that's just that. The thing is nobody was supposed to be perma-banned on the spot anyway, so, you know, and that's just that. It's